Hi, my name is David Sarpal, and this is my final project for the IDEO class Ideas to Action. The project that I've been working on is to produce products and services for people who are in their 70s. And what I began considering is that aging is often painful, and your ability to bite into hard food is often compromised due to oral health issues. Your gum lines can recede, teeth decay, and often there is the onset of diabetes and heart-related conditions that require monitoring. So to measure your blood sugar means sometimes painfully pricking yourself with a pin on your finger to get a correct and accurate reading. I considered all these issues, and my first prototype was this visual prototype of a smart denture with a whole bunch of features. Not only would this prototype allow you to perform the function of teeth, but you could easily remove it. You could easily, add ways to improve your way to chew, and then there were sensors for vital signs. So I took this to somebody in that demographic, and meet my mom. Her name's Gilda. She's a feisty 72-year-old, and what she told me straight off the bat was that above all else, what she wanted was her teeth from when she was 20 years old. If she could somehow get those teeth back so she could bite into an apple or into a hard cookie in the same way as she did when she was 20, well, that's what she wanted. So my first prototype was to go to work on this, which was a set of dentures or actual teeth from when she was 20. And I started considering, well, when did she get these teeth scanned? When did she, how do you know that these are her teeth when she's 20? And then I started to consider, well, what might a reconstituted tooth look like? A real tooth, where would it grow? Could it grow on an arm? Could it grow on a petri dish? Could it be fabbed organically? I really didn't know, and the more I went down that path, the more I was going into conjecture and just simply sci-fi. So I had to kind of take a step back and return back to phase one. And so I went back to this original denture prototype, and if you can imagine that the staple remover here are some teeth, I arrived at this very simple U-form and started considering, well, maybe what I want is not a denture, but something to clean the teeth and to promote oral health so that my mom could feel like her teeth were what they were like when she was 20. My first prototype for this last iteration was this, which is basically made out of pipe cleaners, and it's the kind of thing where it's like a mouth guard that you insert, and it brushes not only the teeth but the gum lines and the cheeks. And I started adding this little tube here, and I realized, well, I can probably include all kinds of features this way. It basically led to the product that I came up with here, which is the toothbrush prototype. So this here is Gentle Brush. Gentle Brush is a restorative toothbrush and an oral health maintenance device that's intuitive to use, efficient at removing tartar, and can painlessly keep track of your vital signs while you brush. Gentle Brush gets at your gums from all sides, and it is really good at cleaning teeth. It also gathers your blood sugar reading through saliva, and this right here is a little speaker, and it allows you to listen to a little tune or hum a little melody while you are actually brushing your teeth to make it a friendly and pleasant experience. You can also get an EKG, and when this measures your blood sugar reading, there's indicators here to tell you, well, Green, you don't need insulin. Yellow, you might in about a half hour or so. And red, you need insulin right now. So at this point, to get it off the ground, I need to answer some questions. To know whether it's technically feasible to take a blood sugar reading through saliva is an important, critical question for this prototype. Otherwise, if blood is involved, I'd like to know how to do that painlessly. Another question that I will need to have answered is, can there be a way to insert calcium or restore gum health through the use of a device? Or is there a way to improve teeth health individually by the way in which we brush, or by adding a particular treatment that might improve that outcome? Lastly, I'd like to know how else we can enhance the user's senses through this device so that taste is, in fact, as it was when the user was in their 20s. So I'd like to next maybe find some specialists in the field of dentistry or medicine who can take a look at this and gauge the feasibility of it, and then move into developing working prototypes with perhaps medical devices in mind, or a user base that is a little bit more extended. It's been a great class, and I've learned a lot about a field I know next to nothing about, and I will be applying this to my field usually, which is the world of education, and in fact my colleagues have already seen that happen. Thank you everybody, and till next time.